everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Mother in Law Suite. Today, I am joined by me, myself, and I. I'm alone this week. Um, didn't really have a guest available, but the show must go on. So it might be a bit short, and it might it might have a few minutes to kind of think about what I'm gonna say or something. It might be a bit wacky or wild since I've never done one by myself, but we'll see how this goes. But yeah, no, sorry I missed my episode last week. I was out of town. We went to Georgia and I went camping with my grandparents and family. We went to Jekyll Island. It's this old island that a bunch of rich folk used to live on. I think the Rockefellers had some place or like a house there, farmhouse or something. I don't know. It's this really cool island up in Georgia on the south side. Um, I rode my bike around a lot and took a bunch of pictures. I had some film I needed to shoot for my camera. Um, so I rode around taking a bunch of pictures. There was a there was this really old car out front of the clubhouse that's on the island, and it was pretty neat. I got a few cool pictures from that. I need to get the film developed still, but you know, it was a good time. It was a fun time. Um, they have they have my favorite beer on this island. It's called Yukio. Um, can't think of how to spell it off the top of my head. I think it's Ukio or something like that. And it's it's a Japanese inspired beer. It's made by Three Taverns Brewery in or Three Taverns Tap House or something. It's in Georgia. Yukio uh beer. No. Yeah, Ukio. Yeah. um and it's a Japanese inspired rice lager. It's so good. It's like crisp. It's really refreshing. It's a very light beer comparative to like other beers that I've had. Um, Probably my favorite like ever. I don't really drink beer like that, but this that was like riding my bike and I rode all the way to the I think it was like 2 miles, 3 miles to the um what do you call it? It's like the shore. I don't know what it's called, the marketplace kind of thing. It's like this like little plaza on the island that has like all the stores and restaurants and um bars, everything like that. And I went over there and they have this like little kind of liquor store, beer store or something, and they have these cold cases and in them they had these single serves of the beer and I think six packs and stuff. I've had it before and I every time I go to to Jackal I always bring back like a six pack or two because it's delicious. But yeah, no, I've been studying. Other than that, I've been studying a lot. I'm trying to find a new career. I got tired of working at the screen printing job. I don't like standing there, and I also don't like being expendable. I want to have some sort of skill or trade or something that is unique and valuable to me, and makes me an asset instead of just a worker. Because I mean, I can just be replaced at this job, so I need to actually learn something and have a package deal. So if they let go of me, they let go of this, like they let go of like my knowledge or something. So I've been studying for IT, gonna try to pass some certifications, um, get or pass some certification exams and stuff like that. Get certified and get a different job into like tech field. I'm not quite sure doing what yet. I have an eye on like maybe networking or maybe light coding or something like that, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And still early in the process, but Yeah, no. Um, think I'm gonna go. Think I'm gonna go try Korean barbecue for the first time today. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm not. I've never had it before. Don't really. I don't think I've had like any Korean anything. I think I had like Korean barbecue tacos one time, which is weird. But that's the only exposure I have to it. I like soju. I'll probably get some soju, but I don't know. There's not very many places around here. I have to go out to Orlando. We're gonna find a place out there, sit down, cook some meat on the table. It's gonna be delectable. Oh, the new Halo show came out, and I watched the first episode because that's all that's aired as the time of recording this. But boy, it is. It's something. I mean, it's okay. It's a good show for the most part. It's good lore wise. The story's neat. Um, it's following like the all the story and all the books and stuff from like the original Halo. So like Halo 1. So Halo 2 and Halo 3 either haven't happened yet or they're not canon in the Silver Team story arc that the television is following. So it's like a different kind of universe, I guess, or something. I don't know. It's a bit strange. It's a bit silly. Some things don't really make too much sense to me personally, but um, it's okay. The the CGI is either really good or look like it was made on Special Effects Pro on iPhone or something, like one of them like free apps that you get that's rated 3.5 stars because they get spammed with ads. Yeah, it's either like really good or really bad and just no in between. So it's okay. Also, Chief showed his face in the first episode, and yeah, take that as you will. That was a stupid thing. That was pretty dumb. Probably shouldn't have done that. Um, Other than that, I've been watching the show called March Comes In Like a Lion. Very, very good. It's an anime. It's about this middle schooler, or well, not really middle schooler. He's like 17 or 18 now, but he started becoming a professional shogi player in middle school, and he was like ranked, and he was like very famous among the shogi uh people, I guess, in the universe of the show. And the show kind of follows him throughout him accepting his life for being an adopted shogi player into a shogi family and doing better than the actual shogi family members, and then them kind of like getting upset, and he kind of feels like a impersonator, or he feels like, I forgot the term for it, but I guess just impersonator, like he's not like who he should be or something. I don't know. It's a really neat show going into like his mental state and his aspects of how he's feeling and trying to process what's going on in his life, because he's making more than like his teachers at school, and he's playing shogi, and he's just been playing it for years and years. So that's it's really neat. It's a really good show if you ever want to watch like a slice of life drama or something like that. It's really good, really fun. I finished. I think I might have mentioned it before, but I did finish Rent a Girlfriend. That's a very good show as well. Surprisingly, a lot of people think it was like weird based off the name and stuff, but it follows the story of this guy who gets broken up with by his first girlfriend, and he felt really really bad about it. So instead of like, you know, taking it with stride and kind of going out and finding someone else, he just gives in and rents a girlfriend, and then he realizes how like weird it is because they're like acting the entire time. So after the first date, he goes home, he thinks about it, and he does it again because there was like a bunch of comments saying like it's just her routine or whatever. And he rents her again a second time and he's like yelling at her. He's like, "Why are you doing this? Like, what's the point in this? It's literally just a routine. You don't care about me. You don't care about any of your clients. What are you doing?" While he's yelling at her, he gets a phone call that his grandma's in the hospital or something. So he has to like leave the date to go do that, but she's like, "No, wait, you can't leave. You already paid me. You still have time left." So she's like chasing after him to this hospital. So they end up arriving there together and they go in to talk to his grandma that's in the hospital. She's like fine. She just like fell or something. And she's getting older and older and she wants to see him have a girlfriend before she dies. And he walks in with this chick and like she asks who he is or who she is and he's like, "I didn't think about this far." And then he just said that she was his girlfriend and it just becomes this entire thing even though he doesn't want to rent a girlfriend anymore. He just has to keep renting her to see his grandma because he lied to her. It's this really crazy show, but it gets really good, like really quick and very surprising. Really good turns and goofs and gaffs, and the animation is really funny. Very good. um Yeah, no, I've been playing a lot of Star Citizen. I've been trying to figure out what um what kind of path I want to go down to make money. Right now, I have a Mercury Star Runner. Um I don't think anybody knows what that means, so I'll try to explain this in a different in a sense like you don't know what the game or I guess in like just a basic space travel whatever, you'll figure it out. Mercury Star Runner is like a smuggling ship. It's like the equivalent of like a Millennium Falcon kind of thing. um it's very good for data hauling, like for hacking and transmitting data, and it's also very good for cargo running, but like very like medium freight, not very massive, but you know, if you let's say there's like diamonds or something highly uh commodable but very minor and I get or very minimal stock, you know. You can go in and you can probably fill up your cargo or like take all the stock and then it would just fill up your cargo bay and you really don't have much. Your ships are with way more than what you have in this. It's like 112 SCU, so like 120,000 units or something like that. I'm not quite sure how the conversion rate goes, but um I've been running that. I've been running a lot of cargo, but I'm getting close to being able to buy a second ship. And if I get a Gladius, I can run bounties. And if I'm running bounties, I can get up to ERTs, and that's making like about 30 or not 30. It's about that's making about 100K per like hour, maybe 30 minutes, which is really good. But the thing is if you die and you have to restock, and that all costs money and everything. But then if you go back to the mining or not mining, but the trading like I've been doing, I think I can make 90K in an hour. So it's just a lot of like grinding to get to ERTs, and plus I don't even have the dog fighting ship yet, the fighter. So I gotta figure that out. Gotta get down, put some grinding in. Maybe I can get on a mole crew or something, help people mine out some quantanium, and then get paid, make some cash doing that real quick. Help someone out. Um, been listening to this band my buddy Josh put me on a while back. It's called Lydian Collective. I might have talked to him before or talked about him before, but like they're really good. It's an instrumental jazz fusion. Like it's like a quartet, four people playing it, and it's it's very catchy. It gives me like a bunch of like folky vibes, like but it's like a folk jazz fusion. It's their musicianship and instrumentation is very good, really close to like Snarky Puppy. Um, and it's the 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 way that they write their musical phrases is very precise and really syncopated and really kind of makes you feel the music while it's moving. It's really cool. It's a really good band. Um, Definitely check them out if you have any interest in that. I haven't really been listening to much music though. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, specifically like the Trash Taste podcast. I've been listening to that a lot. Um, been keeping up with Forehead Fables as well. It's a good one. Um, Cox and Crendor in the morning. Still listening to that. Just it's busy. Been listening, trying to listen to the Professor Messer Q&A questions too. That's like a weird little podcast on Spotify for studying IT and intro to IT, like A plus, network plus, security plus, stuff like that. It's pretty good, pretty fun, pretty good. Um, I went and saw Jujutsu Kaisen. Saw it in dubbed. I, I don't ask me why. I did. I did. Person I went with wanted to see it. That's okay. No, dub is fine. Um, I'm not a big fan of that dub though. That dub was kind of interesting. It was kind of it was kind of weird, bro. But it was a good show. It was a good movie. I want to watch it again. Um, uh, it was really neat how it was like it felt more like they were going more on missions. So like comparing to like the Demon Slayer movie, right? It kind of was like what I wanted the Demon Slayer movie to be. I feel like if in the Demon Slayer movie, instead of they were on a train the entire time, but they were like doing like different missions or whatever, they were going being sent on like um I guess yeah, missions. If they were being sent on missions instead of just stuck on this train the entire time, it would have added some sort of like depth and plot and it wouldn't feel so claustrophobic the entire time limited to this one train. I know they like branch out of that with the dream part. I don't know. The movie for Demon Slayer was okay. It was good. I liked the characters and um like storyline like that was really good. It was just I didn't like the setting that much. Um but in Jujutsu Kaisen they were being sent on like a lot of missions and like exorcisms if you want to call it that. Um they're out there. I think they went on like three or four of them, and it was neat. It was a good little movie. Um, pretty fun. The the main antagonist was a bit. I don't think he was weak per se, but he was a bit weird. I didn't like the main protagonist. No, this movie was like a prologue, so you aren't gonna really have to deal with him again or see him. But it was just he didn't really feel like I don't know evil. Like his gimmick was like I hate everybody who can't see demons. Like if you can't control demon arcs or whatever, you can't you're a monkey is what he was saying like the entire time. Like I hate the monkeys. It's like if wizards, like the wizards that hate moguls or muggles or whatever you want to call it, whatever the word is, in Harry Potter. Like if you're a muggle, stay away from me. You're a scum of the earth, you know. But in this, it's like you can't see demons. You're beneath me. The dirt under my shoe. You monkey. He would say monkey every sentence he was on screen, bro. It was so bad. It was something, bro. Goodness. But you know, whatever. It was just a weird enemy. A weird antagonist. I didn't really like him that much. Um, the animation was really good though, like it always is. Jujutsu Kaisen's animation is really sick. It's really cool. Characters are neat, other than the antagonist. Um, Gojo's English voice actor is pretty bad. I don't like him at all. Like at all. So there's that too. All right. Sorry this one was a bit short, but I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I got some stuff and studying to do, plus it's kind of hard to keep going by myself. Got to do a few of these before I can get too comfortable doing it by myself, but next time it should be a bit better now that I know what I'm getting myself into. Next week I think I got my buddy Josh coming back on, but we will see. Nothing set in stone yet. Got a few people who've been interested to come back and speak soon, so we'll get another one coming up. I'll try not to miss another one anytime soon, but I tried to record one before I went on vacation, and then I tried to record one when I got back, but it was just a bit busy, and work's been kind of going crazy. It's just, it is what it is, life. But all right, thanks for listening. I'll see you again soon. Get on out of here. Goodbye.